You must construct additional pylons.
Welcome everybody to Atlas Reactor here on Additional Pylons Games. We're playing as Grey today. I thought I might play as Kagan, but I decided I wanted to switch it up and play as Grey. So we've got Aurora, Elle, and Pup on our team. So we've got 3 firepower and 1 support. Freelancer. Everybody's got a skin except for Elle. Flyway Freighter. And we're playing against Titus, Finn, Lockwood, and Nyx. So I'll go through briefly on the mods once I get in. I get in game.
3, 2, 1.
Done. Overdose. Okay. So basic attack is increased damage for tracked targets. So basically, if the target's being tracked, then I do, I think, an additional 3 damage with my basic attack, which is nice. For our drone, we've got attacks invisible enemies. For the escape, for our dash, we've got turn invisible for a turn, which is nice. And then we've got slow enemies for our dart. So it slows, weakens, and reveals them, also tracks them. And then for our ultimate, we've got the increased, I can't remember which. We either have it where the cage reveals them, or we have it where the cage or it's increased range by 1. We'll have to check when we get in there. Anyways, so playing as Grey. I was thinking about playing as Kagan, but just wanted to go back. Grey is my favorite character. Grey's the one that I feel the most comfortable with. I'm not gonna say that she's my best character necessarily, but she's the one that I really like. I enjoy her playstyle. I enjoy playing as her. I think that generally
your team is ready.
She's the one that I feel the most comfortable with. I'll put it that way. So I like being a little stealthy. I like being able to so let's see here. They're revealed. Okay. Awesome. So let's just go right behind here. Elle is going over to the right.
The hunt is on.
So we're just coming right here in the back, and we're going to be... The reason for that is because first turn, chances are there's not going to be anybody out here. Unless you're like our Pup, who is just like super aggressive. Alright. So let's go ahead and... This is a very common area for enemies to be hiding out in. So we'll see if we can't... track some enemies in this area. Titus will be tracked. So that'll be nice. Pup going might, going to invis. And
this will stop you dead in your tracks.
Alright, so we're missing
Pick your
Titus.
favorite spot to die.
Anybody. We might hit Finn, maybe.
Sick 'em, boy.
There we go. So we got Finn.
Shocking.
Alright. Cannot hit Finn. We can, however, we cannot hit Titus either. Can't do anything this turn. What the heck is this? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sneak up the side then.
Closing in.
Because everybody's out of range. Unbelievable.
Feel the ice in your veins.
The only mod that I really change up that often are the ones on the these 2 right here. So Tracer Bolt and Tranquilizer Dart. There are a lot of times when I will change Tranquilizer Dart to the one where you throw 2 darts. There are times when it's a little bit more handy. Nyx. But as a general rule, I really like the slow that you have on the Tracer Dart. Again, not gonna be able to hit anybody. So let's go ahead and sprint. Right there. No. Yeah. Go for a risky play. Go for a little bit of a risky play, but
Be still.
my hope is that these guys are gonna focus down here, and then I'll be in the back. Do a little pew pew, shoot them up kind of thing. It's a Nice drone. Nice drone hit from L. And,
My sights.
Nyx. I think that we need to put some pressure on Nyx.
Stand together, fall together.
Also, our pup. I think our pup is a little too optimistic about his ability to tank stuff. Alright. Let's go ahead and slow and reveal you. Let's go ahead and also use our tracking bolt as such. Our use our taunt. We'll move down here.
Wash away the pain.
Nothing loosens lips faster than the threat of losing them.
Say good night, love.
Revealed and slowed. 16 damage to Lockwood, 12 to Titus, and we're controlling the middle. Mr. Pop,
Face your just reward.
what are you doing?
Make that mistake again.
Alright. So if we don't hit Lockwood, we'll hit Finn. And then we're going to go here and here. And we're going to use Turtle Tech. I'm going to use Turtle Tech because I have a feeling that Lockwood is going to attack me. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I don't think I am. Okay, I was wrong.
Watch out for the undertow.
They went for Aurora, and understandably so. Man, Rio's doing a good job. And Rio's gonna get the kill on Lockwood, it would seem. He can dash out, but I don't think that he will. We're gonna run up, get this health.
Track them down.
So my thought is that it seemed Lockwood might dash here.
Potential
No, he's not gonna move at all. What?
Fight for your life.
What a
Blood
goof!
in the water.
What a goof! He could have dashed away, and he didn't.
An exhilarating.
Got him.
There is no stopping me.
All right.
Fantastic.
Moving on down. Gonna go save our support. SOS. Save our support. Alright. Oh, pup, well done.
Not
Good
even
thought.
a scratch.
Good thought. Draw him away.
I give and I take away.
Alright, their fin is yeah. Alright, so their fin missed on his attack. We got Ninja Nyx here who hasn't been touched. Wow. Alright.
Fantastic.
We'll
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
we're gonna leave Titus to his own devices. I don't really care about him. Let's take out Finn. Yes, I figured that would happen. I figured he would dash away anyways. Another reason why I didn't actually aim for.
The edges are
Oh,
fraying.
you gotta be kidding. There we go. We got
You
Finn
never
trapped.
underestimate my range.
Ouch. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's weaken you and hope that you use your ultimate. And then let's use my invis. dash there.
Chase them down.
My reservoir of power.
Weak, slow, and
Enjoy
real
your
on
cauterization.
Mr. Titus.
Don't I just blow you away?
I'll take you all on.
All right. Cause Nyx to miss. Now the big thing is that I'm only invisible until the end of this little period of end of this decision period. So let's go ahead and aim for you. Use my taunt.
Hawk
Let's
at
get
the
ourselves
ready.
into cover.
You're the only friend I need, Robo.
This form fades.
That's good.
You can run, but you can't hide.
That's a kill on Finn. Big damage there from Mr. Pup. Thank you, sir. Unbelievable. I get hit for that damage? That's silly. Alright. Can he hit? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can he hit me maybe with that his little lightning ball thing?
Thrill of the hunt.
I'm gonna dash out. I'm just not comfortable with it. I know it's kind of lame of me to do,
Adrenaline courses through me.
and I might have actually
I
condemned
put the
myself
blood in blood sport.
if anyone attacked. Okay. Nope, nobody actually went for me. So we're gonna move back here to get this health, and then I'm gonna heal myself as well. We're gonna go after Titus, actually.
No one
So the
can
reason I
save
healed
you
myself
now.
is because generally Lockwood's
Let me
ultimate
show
does
you
45
why.
damage. Thankfully it only did 34,
The game is afoot.
but still. It was a very real possibility that I would be exactly dead. So I'm just gonna not take
and
that
gone.
chance.
Energized.
Alright.
Brace for impact.
So somebody marked Titus, so I went for Titus.
Root them out.
No half measures.
Straight to the depths.
Big miss from Pup.
You can never destroy me.
Alright, big damage on Lockwood. We're gonna come right here and get the energy
Thrill
power
of
up.
the hunt.
So, doing alright this game.
What? Can't breathe underwater?
Go to sleep.
Boom. That's fair.
I'll forgive you. My blade won't. Meet your makers. Headshot.
Replenish.
5 turns remaining.
ahead and hit you with my ulti, and then get the heck out of dodge, because this looks like it's gonna hurt. If he moves away, then I'll be good, but there's a decent chance. Nyx should be up here, but there's a decent chance he could do full damage. All right, Mr. Pup, gonna get yourself killed again.
Of life. Your life, to be exact.
That was not a smart place to dash.
Scared and snared.
Just because
I'll give you
Titus
one
will be
shot.
attacking in that direction anyways.
Kissing the crosshairs.
Oh, I guess he did. Guess he missed. If I were a pup, I would have. Yeah, see, there it is. If I were a pup, I would have dashed out here.
We're smiling.
4 turns remaining.
Where is he gonna dash? Is the question.
Nowhere to hide.
All right. So
You can't run.
that's not good.
You're a cold fish, aren't you?
What doesn't
Ouch.
kill me?
Now streaming live.
So like, I have no. It's Lockwood. My goodness.
Finally. Fair fight.
I didn't shoot this Lockwood because I figured
I go to
he would
battle
move,
beside the gods.
but he didn't.
3 turns left.
Why didn't he move? Lockwood, why don't you move? I don't understand.
On the hunt.
I could have killed Lockwood, and I thought he would have. I thought he would dash. Thought he would have done something.
Trade secret.
Like, his decisions make so little sense.
Feel that later.
They make so little sense to me that they're actually like deceiving.
Toe for
Like,
walking this road is your head.
so strange. All right. Aurora got the kill anyways.
2 turns left.
All right. Let's go ahead and I am revealed anyways. So let's go ahead and change directions from what he's expecting. So I know that he can see me. I don't care. Me using my dash is about getting to a place where I'm not in danger of
Getting
being killed,
steamy.
and getting in a place where I'd be out of his range, basically, out of where he would expect it to. Oh my goodness.
1 turn remaining.
All right. Weaken you. Attack you.
Get down and stay down.
Incandescent eruption.
Thank you, Aurora.
I cannot be stopped.
I appreciate that. Weak slow reveal on you.
Stand together, fall apart.
Bubbling with excitement.
Try and hide. It'll do you no good.
So it looks like we're gonna win 4-3. Unless there's something really crazy that happens. Nope. Alright, so there we go. Got our first win. Here.
Victory.
Atlas Grey. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Alright. I'm actually gonna have to cut away here just for a moment. I got a phone call from the wifey, so I gotta see what's going on with her. And then I will be back. So. See you guys in just a second. Well, first of all. Okay, there we go. Season reward. Nice. I got another loot matrix. I had the highest damage total. Nice. And the lowest damage received. So that is that's very good. Just as an overall measure of success. I'm pretty happy with it. All right. I will be back here in just a moment, guys. Alright, guys. We're back. And let's take a look at this loot matrix. What do we got? Hey, nice. 2 skins. Great, nice. A gray skin as well. This is just confirmation that we need to keep playing as gray. I do want to check out the Asana skin, though. Let's take a look at that real quick. Alright, Asana.
Duty
Boom.
call.
Alright. It's a little, Byzantium. I mean, it's a cool name. I'm not sure how this reflects the Byzantines at all. Or, like, actual Byzantium. Like Constantinople. But, hey, this is pretty neat. This is pretty cool. But we're going to switch back to gray. And we're going to play with our new skin on. Helio, there we go. Turquoise. Nice. Ice cold. All right. Let's get on it. Let's get playing. Let's get going. So, yeah, last game I think went pretty well. Yeah, 3 additional damage if the target is tracked. I like that. I like that better. Well, sometimes I like using catch the scent as well. It depends. It depends on, I guess, the team composition, and it depends on the map too, and how I'm feeling. But there are times when I think that this is very good, because it basically allows you to alternate turns between Hawk Drone, Tracer Bolt, Hawk Drone, Tracer Bolt, Hawk, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So obviously, Eye in the Sky would be an interesting one. I have not actually tried this. I have not tried Eye in the Sky to play I Spy against my enemies. But so double dart. I've messed around with double dart. I've never gone for Adrenal Overload. That would be interesting, granting might and unstoppable until the end of the turn. So it would actually change. It actually changes this ability into something that can also be a support action as well, which is kind of cool. Agile Escape is okay, but I like Reveal. So and you can see I'm actually on 9 mod tokens rather than 10, and the reason for that is I actually like Prison Roster. I like revealing enemies more than I actually like the additional range. Well, an additional 1 range is really not that powerful, and additional 3 damage, that's okay, I guess. But as far as for the purposes of gray, I think that revealing the enemies, definitely a little confirmation. Revealing enemies is much more powerful, because then it means I can place my Hawk Drone the next turn in a place to get them, or it means that I know exactly where they are for Tracer Bolt. That's really powerful. So there we are. Gonna stick with the catalyst that we got going, but otherwise, I think the big thing really is that we just have a really freaking sweet new skin for gray. So really liking that. It's kind of nice when that works out. Actually, I want to take a cape. It's like like a weird. It's like see-through. It's kind of cool. It's like iridescent, right? You can see like her arm shadow right there, or whatever. That's cool. Nice. All right, so we got Juno, Bryn, and Orion. Wow, it's been a long time since I've played with an Orion. Actually, we're on Cloudspire against Nyx, Zuki, Suren, and Asana. All right. Well, I'm pretty happy with this. For once, we have a balanced team. Although our team involves high heels on here and high heels on Brent. Like, those are
5, 4,
I don't know how you do combat
3,
in
2,
8-inch
1.
like 8-inch, probably like 100-pound boot stilettos. But I'm sure that there's some sort of combat. I'm sure there's some sort of excuse that they can make for that. I don't, whatever. I don't care. It's one of those things where how do I say this? The whole debate of like how women are represented in video games. The reality is that neither men nor women are portrayed accurately in video games, right? Neither of them have realistic body proportions. Neither of them have realistic outfits. Neither of them have any of these things that would be like, everybody in a video game is ridiculous. So it's like going to an Avengers movie and complaining that it's like going to an Avengers movie and complaining that the shooting is not accurate or something like that. The reality is that if you want accuracy, if you want true to life, then watch a documentary, right? If you want accuracy and true to life, then just don't play a video game about fighting. Go out and fight, right? Go to a gym. Anyways, it's one of those things where it's just like, it's a part of the medium, and just get over it. The other part of it too is that it also is just kind of this principle with art where a lot of times, because images or because, you know, any sort of graphic art is just because it's static,
Your team
in
is
some way,
ready.
shape, or form, it doesn't convey the same emotion. It doesn't convey the same it doesn't convey the same amount of emotion or anything really. The ideas, everything is just kind of muted by the fact that you've got a static image, or you've got just a GIF or whatever it is, this animation, because it's not a real human. Like 95% of communication, or whatever it is, 85% of communication is nonverbal. It just, because of that, there are things that creators have to do to basically represent themselves, or not represent themselves, to represent their characters. We'll do that. There are things that they have to do in order to convey that emotion, and one of those things is to, is to make motions a little more ridiculous than normal, to make actions a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more whatever. The other thing too is that, like, if you want to convey innocence, one of the ways that you do that is you craft somebody who has big eyes and a more childlike face. It doesn't mean that necessarily that they're younger. It just conveys that they are more innocent. No direction is safe. Right? It's just one of those things where, so it goes for all aspects of life. If you want to convey someone, someone as being more whatever, then you just need to find a way to do so using animation. And a lot of times when it comes to like portraying how women communicate, that sort of thing, everything has to be a little bit more ridiculous. Everything has to be a little bit more over the top. And so that translates to all areas. It translates into the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they gesticulate, the way that they emote, the way that they do everything. Alright, that's interesting.
Save some fight for me! Rockin' the rocket!
Anyways, like I said, when it comes to video games, when it comes to movies, nobody is represented accurately, so you may as well just get over it. Wow, Miss Orion's spirit bond is doing work. He's gonna be on full energy, like the next turn or something. All right, let's go ahead and weaken, and the only person we're tracking is up there, so let's go ahead and. She has her shield. Alright. Not super happy with that. I knew that she was gonna... Yeah, I knew that she was gonna do that. Alright, so we're just out of the last radius of Zuki's attack. So.
The chase is on.
Oh. Your future burns bright.
That shield dealt a lot of damage, admittedly.
Yeah, limp away.
Bryn is not doing so hot.
I got some punch for your life. I've still got some moves.
Maybe I should have moved forward, actually. But the idea is that I'm trying to
lives are mine to move.
Trying to trick him a little bit. So going directly over and then backwards. Maybe I should have gone directly over and then
Pride
forwards.
goes before the fall.
Oh.
Cluster fudge.
All right. And I'm revealed, so it doesn't even matter anyways. And
Let's play a game of tag.
as of right now, it's looking like a useless shield that I just used as well. So Zuki really called my bluff on this one. But we'll go ahead and call hers. And let's move there.
Fantastic.
Give ourselves this lane here for hitting Asana. If not, then we've got a little bit of a lane here.
The battle unites us.
Anyways,
You've done it now.
so that's me on my soapbox tonight.
Run
Just
them down.
if you're concerned about the accuracy of how people are portrayed in video games, movies, and anything really, then write it yourself, build it yourself, develop it yourself,
Strands of time.
record it yourself. That sort of thing. Otherwise,
Bring
just
it
yeah.
on. You might try herbalism instead.
All right, that might be a little bit of a problem. You know what? We're gonna try for it. Use a taunt, and then let's we'll just move directly over here, and hopefully they don't
Activating
wise it up.
catalyst.
Found it. We'll figure it
You
out.
cannot hide.
Can't sneak up on me.
Okay.
I'm full of surprises.
You can run, but you can't hide.
All right.
Using catalyst.
All right. So they can see me. I'm going to go ahead and zip on out of here.
Nowhere to hide.
Yep.
Bogeys in my
Called it.
sights.
Knew it. She was going for us. It was too perfect. It's too perfect for her not to. We're all pumped up. There's a bunch of us on the side.
Unlocking my powers.
There we go.
I hope you made a will.
I've been saving this bullet just for you.
Thrill of the hunt.
All right. So we're going to trap, slow, weaken, just about everything. Zuki.
I move with the wind.
Caught in my web.
She's going to take damage from me. And if she moves out, she's going to take damage from both.
You are all pawns in the grand game.
Yep, so she got rooted. Unfortunately, that kind of is not synergetic with Okay, so they both get hit anyways. Let's go ahead and move over here. Not the best spot for us to move, but
This shall put an end to them.
alright.
Be reborn.
Bring it on.
So when Asana dashes, she should get rooted, right? If you pass through this barrier. That's
Sick
weird.
'em, boy.
Hey, and we found Nyx.
Two guns are better than one.
I know just where to aim.
So we're gonna move back. This Zuki is hurting pretty bad.
Your fate and mine entwined.
Dang.
Launching the big one!
That's bad. That's really bad.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh, you cannot break me.
The source grants me unlimited power.
That's bad. Alright. So obviously gonna heal up. And then we're gonna come down here. So unfortunately we're gonna take 20 damage before healing for 15. So it's a net loss on this turn, but we'll still regain some health over the next few turns.
Fate is not kind to you.
Low scoring game right now. Very defensive.
To the touch.
Very, very defensive.
I'm at my peak.
Nice job. Found her. Yeah. Womp womp.
Hey now!
Headshot.
Alright.
My protection is unbreakable.
Wow.
The wall comes crumbling down.
Nice ult, Bryn. Nice ult. Alright, there we go.
Trust me, I can take a punch.
So we place our drone
right
here.
legends of us.
It's the place where there's most likely to have enemies running through. Alright.
Chase them down.
12 damage to each of them.
That's right. Stand next to each other.
So I'm basically pretty confident that Juno is going to be able to hold out against Zuki.
Done yet. They can't outrun me now.
Alright. What do we got going on here? Weaken you. Shoot you.
Thrill of the hunt.
Use our taunt, and we'll go for the might buff as well. If anything, just to deny it from our enemies.
Say good night, love.
There we go. It's kind of funny that she shoots it like at her feet. Yeah, figured that she would dash away, but that's okay.
Easy shot.
Time for a lesson in pain. Skewer the weak.
Womp womp.
Smash it.
She's gonna dash. Probably gonna root me. That's okay. If she does.
Nowhere
If she
to run.
doesn't, we're retreating this way.
Incoming.
I'll blow you apart.
Prepare to be pierced.
Wow, just a regular
Cluster
attack.
rocket.
Okay.
Nobody pushes me around.
Amidst mystery,
Nice.
awaits.
There we go. Got the hit on Nyx.
5 turns left.
Let's go ahead and take out.
Tagged.
All right. Going to weaken Asana. Indirect damage. Yes. So we're gonna do because we've got
From mountain to river,
since we got might.
you will survive the odds.
Oh man, Suren just committed suicide by traveling through the beam. That is too funny. Too funny. You gotta remember that, like, those are just little things. You gotta remember those little interactions. 26 damage, but that's okay. So we got bonus damage because we're tracking.
4 turns remaining.
All right. Use the ultimate here. We should be able to take out.
I am the hunter.
You.
Asana here.
The conduit is open.
Most likely she moved.
Don't get in my way.
Even if she didn't, we still killed her. Nice. All right.
Got a new
3 turns
lease on
remaining.
life.
So we got this game basically under wraps. So just kind of throw an exploratory shot out that way to see if there's any enemies.
I was
Chances
never
are there's
here.
not.
Got my own back.
All right, so we know where Nyx is.
From the ashes.
Nyx is right there.
Firing.
Yeah. So just there to kind of explore, see if there are any enemies around, but let's
3
see.
turns remaining.
All right. Do some damage there. Move along this way. We're pretty much good. Just survive these last 2 turns, and we're set. So
We'll make history together.
the only thing really to worry about is that Zuki has her ult, but it's not going to reach far enough to get to me anyways.
I'll launch myself a
Ooh.
launcher.
Next.
The world bends to my will.
All right.
Final turn.
Last turn means time to disappear. So, gonna use
In their existence.
my free poison dart to weaken
They shall defeat themselves.
Asana here. Reduce the damage that she does. Wow. And then use my
Safety.
escape and invis to get the heck out of dodge and basically
I'm gonna take you
put
down.
myself in a position where enemies wouldn't expect that I would be and avoid damage that way.
Brace yourself. I know I am.
So there we are. 4-1. That's a pretty clean win.
You win.
Happy with that.
What? Over already?
All right. There we go. Couple GG boosts as well. A very good Orion, who really knew what he was doing. Give the team a good old GG. Even though for some reason my chat goes all the way up to the top instead of the bottom. All right. We were... Ooh, wow. Pretty consistent, pretty close here on damage, but damage received, almost none. Really very, very little. So I pride myself on that. For those of you who aren't familiar with my little little ratio. Basically, a good way to gauge how well you're doing is to basically to divide the damage that you do by the amount of damage that you receive. Let's go ahead and queue up for our third and final match here for this session. Basically, so the amount of damage that you do over top of the amount of damage that you receive, as long as it's above 1, you know, you're doing more damage. As long as like that ratio comes out above 1, then basically you're doing more damage than you receive. But the higher you can push that ratio, the better. Other games reduce this down to your kill death ratio. So a lot of shooters and stuff reduce it down to your kill death ratio. But for a strategic game like Atlas Reactor, you have to go deeper than that basically. Because I might not kill an opponent, but if I cripple him, right? If I weaken him, and if I weaken him, I slow him, that sort of stuff, and then I also do, 80 damage over 3 turns or something like that, and he has to retreat. That, like, I might not get the kill for that, but forcing him to retreat and use a catalyst, and forcing him to, use up one of his support teammates' cooldowns, that sort of thing, that's a win. That's a big victory. So disabling an enemy is just as not just as, but it is incredibly valuable, and you have to take that into account when you look at your stats. Obviously, if you can outright get the kill, then go for the kill. But there is still value in doing a high amount of damage and forcing an enemy to retreat, basically forcing an enemy to go into survival mode rather than going into trying to win mode. So that's something to look at when it comes to your strategy, when it comes to your gameplay. Not only how can I kill an enemy, but also how can I get in there and disrupt them? How can I get in there and slow them, put them in a compromising position next turn if I slow them? How can I reduce their damage output through weakening them? How can I do this, that, or the other thing to really mess up their game plan? That sort of thing. So yeah. Anyways, so like I was saying, basically you take your damage that you do, divide it by the damage that you receive, and see what your outcome is on that. Obviously, for a tank, this ratio will probably be less than 1, meaning that you're going to take more damage than you give, but that's okay. So because you're a frontline Freelancer, you're supposed to take more damage. You're supposed to take that damage for your team. You're supposed to soak it up so that your support characters and your firepower characters aren't taking that damage. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, Lockwood and Nyx as allies. Again, we're going for a 3. We've got a 3 firepower team. Come on, Mr. Phil. Let's see what you got. Who are you gonna choose? Kita. Interesting. Oh, Kita with a cool skin. All right, I can dig it. I think that Kita is a very good support character. We're going up against a 2-tank team. They've got Kita as well. They've got Lockwood as for their other character. This could be interesting. All right, let's just remind myself of the mods that we got. Additional damage, invisible enemies are slowed, invis, and enemies are revealed. Okay, catalyst.
5,
All set.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. So it seems like there's going to be a lot of kiting on this game. So we're gonna have Rampart and Bryn, who are both damage mitigation, defensive characters, and we're gonna have to find some ways to avoid their grasp, to avoid damage, and kite them. Obviously, Nyx is well prepared for that, but my Hawk drone could come into handy with this as well. We'll see. We will see. Anyways, like I was saying, so obviously strategically it's important to kill characters, but your opponents when you have the ability to. But if you don't, if you have, if you're able to force them to retreat, if you're able to force them to, take a risky play or use their dash ability or use their shift or fade or whatever, use their turtle tech, that sort of thing, put them in a bad position, that is incredibly valuable from a strategic standpoint as well. So don't just focus on
Mission starting.
how much damage you can do this turn. Focus on how much damage you can do this turn, and how you can make it really inconvenient for your enemies for the next couple turns.
Chase them down.
All right. So we've all got 120 health on our team.
Closing in.
I am unstoppable.
Steady. Fire.
Hey. All right, we found them.
Follow the scent.
No hits for our drone.
I always wanted a pincushion.
That's unfortunate. 4 energy per impact. Wow. Oh, well, that was a very graceful backflip. I will say that. That is not good, sir. Not good at all. I have no angle of attack.
The hunt is on.
It's really unfortunate. We will do damage. We'll do a little bit of damage through Rio on my part.
So predictable. Got something for you, kiddos.
Interesting. Well done, Nyx.
I'll give you one shot. Ha! Right between the eyes.
You won't see this coming.
That was a good blink, Nyx. Good blink. Time to use your invis and get out of there. All right.
Look at them run.
Give him a taunt, because why not? We'll take this this healing as well.
If the effects last more than 6 hours, you'll be dead.
Weak, slow, and revealed. I believe that also causes them to be tracked. Yeah, tracked for 2 turns.
Oh,
Great.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
So that means that... Wow. We're going to wreck him.
Have my eyes closed.
Rio's going to do a good amount of damage. Kita. 16 from Rio.
You can run, but you can't hide.
37 from me. Man. Lockwood is taking it hard.
That hurt.
Replenished. Hawk at the ready.
Uh-oh, looks like you're in a little trouble.
Alright. Good support, Kita. Well done.
We're smiling.
Good damage.
The sky is following.
Watch it!
That's unfortunate
Kabong.
decision by our Lockwood. Shooting his area of effect spell right into Alright. So I have a really hard time believing that you're not going to move. So I'll attack you anyways, but alright. There we go. So it seems like Lockwood is the main focus. Oh, yes! Still gotcha. Still got you, Lockwood.
Lancelot.
Keita, nice shot. Nyx, nice shot.
I warned
Me,
them
nice
not to
shot.
run.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so we can hit you or go for a risky play. Let's go for that risky play. Alright, Lockwood's going to take the movement and the health. That's okay. He needs it.
Get my back, Robo.
I'm all kinds of sneaky.
Keita has the best lines. Alright. There we go.
That's the punch I needed.
Good, some good damage here. That's not good. Alright. She's probably going to try knocking me down. Here. Can I hit you? Can.
Fantastic.
So we're going to
Using catalyst.
use my shield. Alright. Thought you might
Bet you didn't see that coming.
That's alright.
The chase is on.
Unfortunate, but that's okay. To you doing good damage against Rampart.
Impalement imminent.
Wow. Okay. She went for Lockwood instead of me. That's not good. Weaken you. Shoot you. Take the health.
On the
Taunt
hunt.
and lock in. Alright. So we're going to... Yeah. Alright. I think that's pretty solid. I am delaying the use of my dashes for as long
Say
as
good
possible.
night, love.
Basically, if I can tank the damage a little bit, then I'll tank the damage.
On my target.
Use these dash abilities when I really need them. So, I realized that I was.
Ow.
But I give just as good as I get.
Not my coat.
Good damage from Nyx.
Ha! Right between the eyes.
There is no stopping me.
Alright, she can hit me with her dash. Alright. Let's save it.
Nowhere to run.
Gotta plan ahead.
Alright. So we're dashing out.
Am unbreakable.
I'm not willing to take any more damage. Yeah. Hopefully
Rampage.
Hopefully Keita didn't go for where I just was.
I'll give you one shot.
There's a decent chance she did.
No. Stick around. The party's not over yet.
Dang. Shoot.
Kissing the crosshairs.
I wanted to avoid damage and I still got damage. I tanked it. Actually, did I just save?
Control of this
No, he still died. He still died. I would have taken absolutely no damage if I had just stayed where I was. Alright. So we're going to dash here because it's a little bit... Hopefully it's where they won't expect.
Going all out.
There we go. That's what I figured. They were going to... He was going to use his Lockwood's ultimate was the big one that I was worried about.
Resurrection.
I definitely am in a lot of
Not
trouble.
good
though.
for the bank account.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my ultimate and hope that I trap these two. Get this movement. And try to get out of dodge. Alright. I'm not gonna hit Lockwood.
You want some?
There's a very good chance I'm not gonna hit anyone actually.
Huh. A squared plus B squared. Got ya.
Equals C squared. Pythagorean
Try
theorem.
and escape. I dare you.
No damage.
They can't outrun me now.
So we're gonna do that.
Fantastic.
Alright.
Here's a little something for you.
Did they just both dash in opposite directions? Very nicely coordinated. Synchronized dashing. Ah.
Headshot.
Warning. Destruction imminent.
This is going to hurt a lot.
Alright. Heal up because we don't have any other... We don't have any targets that we can actually hit. Not going to waste that cooldown, so let's move back here.
For the thrill.
Get this energy pickup. And get our healing going, so.
Bring it on.
I am the shield that never breaks.
That's not good.
Defensive matrix deployed.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
I'm at my peak.
Big miss from Arkita. That's looking like a kill on Nyx.
Replenished. On the hunt.
Gonna back off a little bit because we've got enemy Kita and enemy Bryn right here. Thank you for the weekend.
This toxin was made just for you.
I'll lance myself a lancer.
Let's play a game of tag.
There we go. That's the kill on Rampart. So he's gonna knock him down, but nothing's gonna happen. I'm not gonna go anywhere because he's dead.
5 turns remaining.
All right.
Shot.
I bleed
That's
for my
bad.
passion.
Womp womp.
Have my eyes closed.
Nice, Lockwood.
I can
Good hit.
still win this.
Alright, Bryn is moving this way.
4 turns remaining.
Going for Kita here. Bryn does not have her ultimate. That is good.
Track them down.
Into the cover of darkness.
Let me show you why I get this big bucks.
Sorry, not 2-2. 2-2 on the score.
Better make this count.
Ooh.
Whew.
There it is. Take down that Kita.
You're
And now we're 3-3.
3 turns left.
Oh, shoot. Out of freaking range. Well, I'm dead.
Thrill of the hunt.
You were the weak.
The toll for walking this road is your head.
How did I not die?
What?
2 turns left.
I'm alive? Yes!
How did I not die? I'm completely dumbfounded. Like, I don't
Nowhere
know.
to hide.
How did I not die? I don't get it. What?
Ciao.
My mother hit
Hyperion
She's
spear.
dead.
Dang it.
I get rich. You die trying.
Yeah, you guessed. You
I've
guessed
always
well.
got a trick up my sleeve.
Last turn.
Yeah, it happens. Whatever. Alright. So I'm not gonna get back in. Whatever.
Run
Eh.
them down.
Yeah. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that at all. Alright, let's take a... While we're at it, let's take a look at the... So, 3-on-3. Yeah, see. My damage contribution was way low. And the amount of damage I took was way too high. Not a good
This'll
game.
stop you in your tracks.
I think... I'm trying to think back on what I could have done.
I hope you like butt splinters.
You take what I give you.
I think that would have... I
Shields
think
on
the
just
issue
for
is that...
protection, you know.
Man, I don't know. Putting more pressure on their keto is
Defeat.
probably the only way that we could really... That I could have
Our
done
prey
anything better.
hunted us.
Yeah, I think that early on I had the opportunity to put more pressure on Kita, and I didn't. Also, I feel like their team, and this is just me. I feel like some of the decisions that they made were so bad that they like I expected them to be more competent than they were. I don't know. It's kind of a weird conclusion to come to, that my enemy was so bad that they actually beat me. But anyways, if you have any thoughts, leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in and for watching a little bit more Atlas Reactor here on Additional Pylons Games, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Additional Pylons Games. Click one of the boxes to watch another video, and click the circle to subscribe and join the APG Zealots. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and share it with your friends. Comment below and I'll see you next time here on Additional Pylons Games.